Everybody shut up and action. Let's talk about Carry On, a movie that is essentially Die Hard, but in the TSA at LAX, the Los Angeles airport. I want to say Die Hard. I mean, this movie is literally Die Hard, but like 2024 version. The movie is essentially about a TSA agent striving for a promotion, gets a new position working at the TSA position at the airport, and he's looking through the scanner, watching, making sure people aren't bringing contraband items, and he's just watching over that, and he gets caught up in this mishap of terrorists wanting to bring in a biological weapon onto an aircraft, and he's stuck being put in a hostage situation in the case and being forced to let the biological weapon onto the plane. And this is the entire story of him trying to stop that from happening to prevent people from dying. This is a hero story. It's basically Die Hard, but with a guy who's a lot more useless compared to John McClane. So yeah, this movie is stressful as hell, and because he's more useless than McClane, it is putting you on the edge of your seat. Like, I kid you not, I was literally 2 feet away from my TV playing around with the workout band while watching this movie because it had me stressed. It is so good. It really hooks you. The intensity, the tenseness, the character development in this throughout this entire movie, the acting performances, everything was so well done that it really just hooks you and delves you into the intensity of the situation. The character, he's doing whatever he can, coming up with very unique ways. Like, in your head, in the back of your mind, you're going like, oh, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. But like, he's coming up with ways that are even more creative, and you're like, yeah, you got this. And then he's getting caught. It's like the professionality of the criminals in this point is really tripping you up because you're like, how the hell do you deal with this situation when they're dealing with this and this is putting on and this is on the line for you? Like, there's just so much going on that you don't even know how to deal with this situation, how you would deal with this situation, and you're tense from this aspect that you don't know what to do. You're tense from the aspect that they don't know what they're going to do. This movie just has you on the edge of your seat going like, what the hell? How do we deal with this? Do the villains win for once? Like, what do we do? This movie has you intense. It just terrifies you to see what little needs to be done to kill a person while in this sort of scenario. It is absolutely terrifying, and that is what hooks you in so much into this movie, seeing how he deals with the scenario and what is going on. This is honestly such a good Christmas movie. If people had questions of is Die Hard a Christmas movie, this one definitely is. I mean, it touches very little on Christmas and Christmas magic, but I guess it's the action Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas time, you know? From that aspect, I consider it a Christmas movie. But yeah, besides that, this movie is so tense and stressful. It really just hooks you and makes you want to watch this character on his journey to see how he will resolve the situation, if he will resolve it, because that's how the movie develops through it all in all. And oh my goodness, this story's hook just has you so delved into the movie. It isn't the most immersive film, but it is one that just hooks you in with its story so well. The character development and how he goes upon everything in this film is also really nice, and seeing his entire growth. The only complaint I really have with this film is at the end, because there's a lot that happens in this movie, and the entire resolution at the end is like, yeah, we've already gone for such a long time, let's just do this, and it's kind of obvious that everything's been resolved now between characters and the tensions between them. So yeah, that's good enough. But like, at the same time, it's like the tensions between these characters have been developed to a certain point where it's like, bro, you should take an extra 5-10 minutes to just see the character explaining everything he had to do, so that like it gives a more satisfying ending. Seeing, oh my god, you have to go through all this, oh my god, holy shoot. Like, just seeing those reactions of him, the characters explaining everything that had happened to characters that had tensions with him because things couldn't be said. It would have been a lot more satisfying to watch that, just because I feel like that is what I wanted to see at the end, to see if these relationships are in danger during this incident as well. That's the type of resolution that would happen. But like, the way they showed it, it's like, it just felt like, yeah, you know, we don't want to give you that satisfaction, so we'll just let you see this and assume everything was fine. And that's what he did behind the scenes. But like, I wish they actually showed that on camera, because that would have just been a little more satisfying conclusion and a more better ending after all the tension that we had to go through watching. But like, yeah, besides that, I think this movie was absolutely fantastic. Definitely one everyone should watch. If you've seen Die Hard, you like Die Hard, you will really enjoy this. If you didn't like Die Hard, I don't care, watch this, because this was really goddamn good. Definitely check it out. I give this one a solid 90%. I loved it. Definitely check it out. Peace.